Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's Orchid MTG, and today we're going to be doing something very different. We're going to be ranking all of the sets in Magic the Gathering. There's a couple I left out, and I'll go through those shortly. Um, but I'm just trying this out. It may turn out terrible. It may turn out great. I'm not sure, but but yeah. First, let's go through the sets I'm leaving out. So we'll start all the way at the bottom. So I'm not doing any of these deck builders toolkits or any of these ready to play decks, like none of the challenger decks. We are doing the portal and starter sets. I'm gonna leave out the box sets. I am putting in. I guess I left out conspiracy and conspiracy too, but I wasn't really actively collecting when these were out. When these came out, so I'm not really totally sure about what's in them. I know a little bit. Like I know the conspiracy cards are interesting, fun drafty cards. Um, but I just don't know enough, so I left those out. The unsets are in there. Um, and again, I mean these are just gonna be like what land, uh, like like the basic lands, like which one I think looks the best. So Chronicles is in there. Anthologies I left out because it's basically the same as Chronicles. I mean, there's a little bit of difference, but it's basically the same. Um, all the master sets are in there. I don't know if I put Battle Bond in there. I might have. None of the online stuff. None of the From the Vaults. None of these. None of the dual decks. None of the global series. No commander. But then everything else, all the way up, it's all in here. And I have TCG Player open just in case I forget, or there's a lot of cards, there's a lot of sets, and I don't know what's in every set. So I mean, I know a little bit, but I've been collecting with Magic for about I want to say almost 2 years, but maybe not quite 2 years. Um, but I had known about it before. I had known about it a lot before. So let's just get started because there's a lot to go through. I think there's 118, and if you want to do this as well, you can. I'll leave a link to this tier list thing in the description, and I made it so it kind of links to my Twitter, my personal Twitter, but I put it on private. So let's just hope none of my stupid shit gets out. So anyway, let's get to it. So let's just go with there's very few. Oh, let me set the parameters. I'm all over the place. I'm sorry, but let me set kind of the parameters. So it's not going to be like card quality, like how strong all the cards are, or it's a part of that, but um I'm more of a collector, so it's a lot of art. A lot of the art, is it appealing to me? Is is it collectible? Like, do I think that it has a good value to collectors overall? Like if I collected the whole set, do I think that it would have some decent value to another collector and to me? Um, and things of that nature. Like, just do I generally like it? I mean, this is all my opinion. Um, and that's it. It's just my opinion, so don't get mad at me in the comments. But things I don't care for: 10th edition, 6th edition, 5th edition. I don't really care for those. 4th edition is interesting. I'm gonna give it a C, because alternate 4th edition exists, and that if you don't know about alternate 4th edition, basically for like part of this set's life cycle, they they had a bit that was printed with the United States Playing Card Company, and they're on a different stock and they look a little bit different and they have a different gloss to them. I have a couple that I found just over buying bulk over the years, and I like 4th edition. I like alternate 4th edition. I think 4th edition's cool. It's not my favorite, but um so 7th edition, I'm gonna put 7th edition ahead of 4th edition. While I like 4th edition, 7th edition has the main thing that it has going for it is the foils. 7th edition foils are classic. It's a white bordered set, but the but the foils are black border and they have that old um, vintage card style. So I really like those. I don't really care for core sets, really, so a lot of these are gonna go in here. I'm sure there's great cards in them. I just don't care. Um, so yeah, just warning y'all. So I want to do alpha next. I think you have to. Well, okay, so this I didn't put alpha, beta, and unlimited, just alpha, because they're all the same basically. Um, I mean, unlimited is white border, but who cares? I like the white borders. So but alpha's just classic. Uh, the artwork is iconic. The cards are iconic. The collectability factor is through the roof with Alpha Beta Unlimited. You just can't go wrong. It has to be an S tier. I always hate doing things where it's like I hate when I watch videos and they put just the first thing of something as the best. But I generally think in this case it is. Maybe not the best, but in this case, one of the best. I love the artwork. It's just great. Anyway, so and I'm gonna be rearranging. I'll probably rearrange a little bit, and I'm gonna arrange in order from left to right inside these. So what is this? Alara Reborn? No, Aether Revolt. Sorry, Aether Revolt. I think Aether Revolt's worse than Kaladesh. I honestly don't care for it really, but I'll give it an E. This may, you know what? Let's look up Aether Revolt. Let's just see what's in here. Let's go market high to low, because these are the important cards if they're expensive. Walking Ballista, Heroic Intervention. Yeah, I don't care much for that. Anyway, Amonkhet F. I don't like Amonkhet. Um, my first, not my first ever pack, but when I started playing, I started when Amonkhet was the thing, so I bought a fat pack of Amonkhet, and I just didn't like it. Uh, I didn't get anything good in the packs. I sort of like that art style of like desert, kind of the Arabian Nights feel, like it has a little reminiscent of that, or maybe more Mirage, maybe that kind of feel. But I felt like they leaned too far into it almost, um, to where it kind of is tacky. So, yeah, I don't love it. I'm gonna do Revise next. Um, this is, I think Revise is a B. I like Revised a lot. I think you can collect it. I think it was overprinted at the time. Um, but I think that as more people open packs and boxes, it's gonna slowly join Alpha Beta Unlimited as some of those sets that are just incredibly expensive. And when people get priced out of Alpha Beta and Unlimited, the next logical choice is to buy Revised. So I have a lot of Revised cards. I don't plan on getting rid of them at any time soon. Um, Probably not for the next 10, 15 years, probably. I'll just hold on to them. They're not really worth anything, and in the future, they could all be worth $1 or $2 a piece. So, and speaking of cards that are probably worth $1 a piece or more, Arabian Nights. It's just one of those sets where it's just so old, and iconic, and it just looks so good, and all the cards just end up being a couple bucks just for commons, in like light play near mint condition. So also, it's one of my favorite sets. I personally like it more than Alpha. It's the first set I plan on, well, maybe not the first set I plan on completing, but it's the set that it's my goal. It's my goal to complete this set. So, um, once I do that, then I'm gonna have to set a different goal for myself in Magic the Gathering. But Arabian Nights is the goal right now to get a complete graded set. So, so, um, all right, let's go to the next one. I'm just gonna quickly, you know, and okay, M19 was bad. M19 was exceptionally bad, and I think M15 is actually pretty good, um, as far as core sets go. So I'm gonna give it a D. Uh, M20, I couldn't find. I couldn't find the small version. If you look on the card archive on Wizards, it only goes to Guilds of Ravnica. So what I was doing was I was opening the image in a new tab, and then I would save this, but it stops there. So I actually I think it deserves a D. I think it's a good core set. I think that it was worth printing at least. Um, and yeah. So I'm gonna maybe go to my personal favorites now because I see a lot of them, and I'd like to. And for me, personal favorites are like maybe they belong like lower than an S, but I personally really like them, so I rate them higher. But I understand why a normal person would give them a bad grade or a bad spot. So, Mercadian Masks, personal favorite. Mirage, personal favorite. What else am I missing? Portal 3 Kingdoms. Actually, I kind of want to rank Portal 3 Kingdoms. Hmm. Because I think it deserves an S, honestly. And I like it more than Alpha as well. Portal 3 Kingdoms, it's a weird set. It was mainly printed in like Asia, and it was printed in like Chinese, Japanese, traditional Chinese, and English, but English was like very low printing. I mean, I'm lucky enough to have um, a decent amount of the English cards. Apparently, the print run is about the same size as beta, so it's very small for English, but it came out later, so they're um, and by that time, people had already understood that some Magic the Gathering cards had value to them. Maybe not a ton of value, but some. So I think that people were um, smarter to keep things sealed and to keep things in good condition and to hold on to things. So that's why I think you could find more Portal 3 Kingdoms. Um, so where is it? I'm missing it. I'm missing. No, I'm not missing it, but I can't find it. Where the hell is it? Oh, here it is. Saviors of Kamigawa. I understand that it's not a great set, but I like it. Um, I like the art. I mean, as you can tell, I like kind of this deserty kind of art and like some Asian kind of art too. Um, so is there any other personal favorites in here? You know what? I'm gonna go out on a limb, and maybe it won't be a personal favorite forever, but I like Masters 25. Um, eh, I don't know if I want to put it in personal favorite because like I don't ever really plan on like collecting the full set. It's like I don't like it that much. I think Masters 25 to me is a B. I like how it goes over Magic's history, um, and I think that that's really cool. I just like how it goes over the history, and it shows cards from all different sets, even weird, obscure sets that you didn't normally see, like Portal 3 Kingdoms. Um, Imperial Recruiter was in there, and I just think that that's really cool. And it showed in the text box, it showed the original set logo for a lot of these sets. So I thought that that was really cool. So let's see what else. Okay, so I think Mirrodin is a good A. I think original Mirrodin. I think it's classic. Um, I think it just looks great. Um, I love artifact sets. And speaking of artifact sets, I got to put this here between these two. Eh, hmm, I'm trying to see if I like Unlimited more than Antiquities. No, probably not. I like Antiquities more. I'm trying to see what else could maybe go in S tier. I'm wondering if Mirrodin could go in S tier. Now that I think about it, let's put it in. I like Mirrodin a lot. I think that if Mirrodin was printed, when was Mirrodin printed? Let me just I want to get my facts straight. Uh, just letting y'all know now, this is going to be a long video. It's not going to be short. Mirrodin was 2003. I think if it was printed in like 97, well, maybe not 97, maybe like around 2000, I think it would be one of the more popular sets um, around. I just think that it hasn't aged enough. I think it's aged well, but I don't think it's aged enough. Um, okay, let's go with some obvious ones. Fallen Empires. It's pretty bad. It's a pretty bad set, but I like it. I like it. I don't love it, but it's an original set. It's cool. I like Fallen Empires. I think Alliances is a B, probably there. You got Force of Will, Lake of the Dead. Ugh, now I'm blanking. Some other stuff, but it's a great set. It's hard because I'm thinking about all these sets, all in a row. So let's go. It's kind of tough, actually. You know what? I love Ice Age. I love Ice Age. I think that its print run, because it was so large, it got kind of shit on by by collectors because they printed so much of it. But and that is a flaw. That is a flaw. I take that into consideration. But I think the overall cards, and and if it was printed, um, reasonably, like a reasonable amount, a more reasonable amount, um, around the other sets that were there around that time. I think that I think that it would be much more well respected because I think there's great cards in Ice Age. Okay, so the portals, I'm gonna put all the portals in my personal favorite. You may not like the portals. I like the portals. Um, where is it? Okay, so starter 1999. I think this is an A collector's product. B. I think starter 1999 is a great collector's product. Um, the printing was great. It's rare. It's hard to find. Um, and it's just obscure. Like, plus it has white borders. I like white borders. So, sue me. I generally like all the white border sets. I think they're pretty cool. That being said, starter 2000 is like a D. Yeah, starter 2000 is pretty bad. It might even be an E. Let's put it in an E. There's like 70 cards, none of which are very good. It's pretty common, and it's pretty unwanted. So, yeah, that's where I'm gonna put hold on, I got a text message. That's what happens when these things take too long. We still have a ways to go, so So Ravnica City of Guilds. That's gonna be our first A. I like original Ravnica. I like Dissension. Let me look up Dissension. Let's hope I don't spell it wrong. Dissension. I mean, obviously Shocklands, Grand Arbiter. I love this artwork, man. I really like the Ravnica, like original Ravnica. Protean Hulk. Let's go to page 2, because that was a lot of sealed product. Infernal Tutor. I mean, look at this artwork. It's crazy. I just love like all the different guilds and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna put Dissension up there too. I like that whole block, but I am gonna put Guild Pact, maybe C. Yeah, probably below those two. I'm generally a little biased to the older cards, I'll admit, but there are new sets that I like. There are new sets that I like. For instance, if I can find it, Guilds of Ravnica. I think Guilds of Ravnica is a good B. It again, Shocklands. Do I like it more than Alliances? I know I like it more than Masters 25. I'll keep it below Alliances for now, but I think it's a good B. Onslaught A, first fetch lands. Great. Great set. Let's see, what do we have next? I can't tell, I don't remember if this is Dark Steel or Fifth Dawn. I think this is Dark Steel. Let me look up what was in Dark Steel. I gotta remind myself sometimes. Ooh, Sword of Fire and Ice. And Light and Shadow. Awesome. Yeah, this is the one I like. Man, I just love, you know what? Darksteel's an A. And Fifth Dawn was really good too. Are they all A's? Is this whole block an A? The Dalkin Orrery is a huge card. Crucible of Worlds, Doubling Cube. Yeah, I think Darksteel or Fifth Dawn gets there as well. I think they're at the bottom part of A, but I think that they're A. Mirrodin block, one of the best blocks in my opinion. I love it. I love artifacts. I think the art's cool. I think the cards are strong. I think they're as strong as they should be. I think they're still playable today. Um, so that does a lot for its lifespan. The dark, the dark's like a C, but it's like a really good C, but only because it's old. The dark doesn't really have anything good in it, and if you ever open like a pack of the dark, the odds of you making your money back is like 2 out of the 115 cards that are in it or something like that. There's like 2 cards that make the pack's value back, and it's Blood Moon and Mana Vortex, I think. So I think it's called Mana Vortex. I'm pretty sure. It's the one where it's on the water and it's like a tornado on the water. Um, yeah, it's just like I like the cards in there, but it's not like I would ever be like try to get a box. Let's go Legends next. Legends I think is another low A. I think I like Mirrodin Block more than that. Ultimate Masters, I like Ultimate Masters. I'm gonna give that an A. I'm even gonna give it higher than Dark Steel. Yeah, I like Ultimate Masters a lot. Torment. Torment's like an E. It's okay. And same with that is Scourge. Where's Scourge? They're just kind of forgettable, these sets. Where the fuck is Scourged? Or Scourge, sorry. Right there. Yeah, let's go with the forgettable sets. Like, I generally like Odyssey. I'll give that a D. I like it more than these two. Um, Homelands, I'll give a D. Probably higher than Odyssey. I like Homelands. Weatherlight, same deal. I like it more than Homelands and Odyssey. But I'm just trying to knock some of these out. So this is Ravnica Allegiance. I think Guilds of Ravnica is really good. I think Ravnica Allegiance is a step down. Um, that's no, I like Guild Pact more. Ravnica Allegiance was another one of those ones where I had to get it's right here, but I had to get the set symbol online. Uh, okay, Chronicles. Here's a good one. So we'll put this in the front if I can. So Chronicles is an interesting one because it's basically got the Dark, Legends, Antiquities, Arabian Nights, Alpha. It has them all in there. And maybe not Alpha, but it's got a lot of good reprints and stuff. But there's just not a lot of collector's value. There's not really a whole reason to get it at all. I think there's a couple good cards, like Concord and Crossroads is like $30. But I don't see anyone in the next 5 years being like, check out this Chronicles set I completed. And then everyone being like, oh, that's really cool. You know? People are going to be like, why did you collect Chronicles? So Urza Saga, that's an A. Urza Saga is really good. Yeah, right there makes sense. Visions is a good B. Probably below Revised, but above Ice Age. I think that's a fair spot for it. Scars of Mirrodin. Dude, there's something about Mirrodin. I'm gonna give it the high B. I like Scars probably less than Visions. And on any given day, I might do these a little bit different. I like a lot of these sets. I don't care for a lot of them. Like Battle for Zendikar, I don't really care about. I'm trying to remember which one this is. Is it Shards of Alara or Alara Reborn? That one's Alara Reborn. Let's check what's in there. I know this is a little scuffed, but you know. Ooh, Send Triplets. Oh, one of my favorites. One of my favorite cards. Maybe there. Nah. I'm not gonna do the whole thing just off Send Triplets. But I do like these like Jund cards and like these like 3-color like boss monster things. Um I think this is like a cool set, like if you wanted to make a commander deck but you didn't know what to get. So you buy a box of this and then, pick something cool. Send Triplets is one of my favorite cards. I think this card's awesome. And if I could ever get one for a cheap price, I would definitely buy one. So Champions of Kamigawa. So I really like Saviors, but I do think Champions is a good set. Is it an A though? I'm thinking B or C. And I think it's there. I think it's just above Guilds of Ravnica for me. Ooh, Innistrad. Innistrad's got to be an A. Has to be an A, but I think it's a low A. I don't think it's a great A. But an A is, great. I don't care about, wait, which, no, I don't care about this one. This is the one, is this Future Sight? Yeah, I think this is Future Sight. And this one too. I don't care about these. I mean, it has Tarmogoyf. This one has Tarmogoyf. But, I know I did the thing with Alara Reborn where, I like the set because of one card, but I don't like how they did the let me just show you. I don't like how they did this. Where's Tarmogoyf? I don't like this. I think this card frame is stupid. I think it's stupid. I don't really like it all that much. Generally, I put all my cards that are like this in the bulk box, to be honest. I mean, I I'm I kind of keep one of everything, but you know, Stronghold, huge set, or maybe not huge like number wise, but huge as in it's really good. Probably there. Stronghold, Sliver Queen, um, the other one. The fuck is in Stronghold? This is the other card in Stronghold. The other one everyone wants. It's Sliver Queen and something else. Oh, you got me clicking on everything here. Mox Diamond, duh. Yeah, collector's value, huge. Money cards. It's a pretty small set, if I remember right. Yeah, 149 results. Some of them are booster boxes and booster pack and theme decks and stuff like that. So, less than 150 cards. So if you bought a box of this, chances are you're going to get one of them at least. Because, a lot of them have to be commons and uncommons. Betrayers of Kamigawa, like a low C. It's got good cards. I don't like it as much as I like the other two Kamigawas. Uh, Modern Horizons is a high B. Or maybe not a high B, it's in the B. Let's put it above Guilds of Ravnica. It's kind of hard to see, but... Tempest. Tempest is a good set. Where do I put it, though? I feel like I'm putting a lot in B. And A. Let me come back to Tempest. Apocalypse. It's pretty forgettable. Prophecy. Pretty forgettable. I mean, Rhystic Study. It's a common. I think. It's either a common or an uncommon. It's easy to get. But other than that, it's like, I think that's the most expensive card in that set. Destiny is a B. Probably there. But then I like this one more than Destiny. So I'm going to put that right there. I like it a little bit more. Wait, one of these is Legacy, one of these is Destiny. This is the one where I get confused. I think this is Legacy, the hammer, and I think this is Destiny. I like Destiny because that's the one with Metalworker, and yeah, I like Metalworker. Cold Snap, I think is bad. Cons, I think is good, but like not great. I mean, if it didn't have fetch lands, it would be terrible. Unglued, I like, but I'm not going to give any of the unsets higher than a D. And so I'm going to do Unglued, Unhinged, Unstable. Okay, next. Man, this is taking a while, huh? Judgment. Sorry to my friend Char. He gave me a bunch of Judgment cards. It's like there with like this being here. And then like this being here, maybe. And then like this. Probably something like that. New Phyrexia. What's a new Phyrexia? This is an interesting video idea. Oh, Karn Liberated's in here. Oh, and Vorinclex. I always want to call him Vorniclex because it's just easier to say. Kind of rolls off the tongue a little better. Oh, and Elish Norn. Yeah, this is a good set. But because I didn't know what it was, or what was in there. Let's put it there. Because it obviously doesn't have a lot of nostalgic value to me. Kaladesh I like more than Aether Revolt, but you know, maybe like there. I don't really care about Kaladesh. Mirrodin Besieged, it's like a C to me. I'm even gonna put it there. I'm gonna have so many people that are mad at me because their favorite set is not high or is on this bottom list where I don't care about it. Tempest, I'm gonna give it an A because I think a lot of these ones, like I feel like it filled out a lot of A and B, like, but I like it less than Legends. You know what? I like Legends more. I like it more than Onslaught. Where do I put Legends? This is an interesting one. Do I like Legends a lot or a little bit? I mean, I collect Legends. I hope I can get a full set one day, but I don't know if I'm gonna spend all that kind of money. Legends is kind of expensive. There's a lot of, $600+ cards. Probably more than Arabian Nights, to be honest. Maybe not quite, but maybe there. Yeah, I had to rearrange that a little bit. And I think I like Tempest more than Onslaught. Maybe that feels good. Was Ultimate Masters at A Rash? That's what I'm trying to figure out now. We'll do rearranging later. So Ikoria D. But yeah, behind the unsets. And behind M20. I like M20 more than Ikoria. And to be honest, Throne. I don't care about these two at all. Honestly, what I don't care about is collector's booster packs, and I think that soured me on these sets. I don't care about the collector's packs, so that's just kind of what it is. So what are some more F tier? What do I not like at all? I mean, Dragon's Maze is pretty bad. I don't like Journey into Nyx, but it's pretty good. I don't like... It's Theros, Journey into Nyx, and then this one, maybe? No, that's Return to Ravnica. What's in the middle of those two? Oh, Born of the Gods. Dominaria is like an E. Like that. I generally don't like newer sets as much. Invasion, again, Char's not gonna, he gave me a lot of cards, but like, I think it's like a C, maybe? Conflux. Ooh, Conflux has... What is that card? Noble Hierarch. I like Conflux. Less than Alara Reborn. Why did I put Con so high? Anyway, War of the Spark. I think realistically, War of the Spark was like maybe, like a high D. It was a cool concept where they had all the planeswalkers, but most of them were just kind of stupid. So, I didn't really like them. And some of these sets, like Oath of the Gatewatch, Amonkhet, and things, it's just like, yeah, they have like lottery cards and stuff, but I don't care. Rise of the Eldrazi is great. There? That actually looks good, where that is. Rise of the Eldrazi is good. Iconic Masters. has what does Iconic Masters have? Manadrain, Avacyn, Vorinclex, Necropotence, Rising Canopy. It's actually a pretty good set. Where do I want to put Iconic Masters on this list? B? No, because I want to move Ultimate Masters down, and I like Ultimate Masters more than Iconic Masters. It's definitely better than Ravnica Allegiance. It's better than New Phyrexia. I think it's better than Cons, which means I think New Phyrexia is better than Cons. Is it get better than Guild Pact? I'm thinking I kind of want to shift like that. I'm trying to keep in mind that because there's good cards doesn't necessarily mean it's a great set. I know there's good cards in Iconic Masters, but the thing is, the set is more expensive than most of these other sets when they came out. So the sets were printed at a premium price. So like you would expect them to have premium cards in there too. So that's why I don't want to give it too high of a grade. Eldritch Moon, like this, everything around this area is like an E or a D to me. Ooh, original Zendikar, like an A. Probably above Innistrad, if I'm being honest. Sorry, I had to shift in my chair really quick. Exodus. Excuse me. Exodus. City of Traders. There? There. There. Perfect. As you can see, I like old sets. Even though I really like Scars of Mirrodin, it feels weird putting it in front of some of these older sets that just have like so much collector's value and so much more iconic. And I think that a lot of these sets could become iconic, but I don't think they're quite there yet. Nemesis, maybe like there. A lot of these sets in the middle were just kind of forgettable in like the late 90s, early 2000s. But then some more early 2000s that were really good was like Lorwyn. And then I like Shadowmoor less, but I still think it's really good. So I'm going to give it like maybe in between 4th and 7th. And then Eventide or Morningtide I liked. And I'll put that, you know what? I kind of want to put it kind of like 4th a lot more than I'm giving it credit. Nah, I don't. Sorry, I'm all over the place. What is this? Oh, these are the Ixalons. I always forget which one is which. We'll get there when we get there. Plane shift again in the middle here, probably here. Dragons of Tarkir, don't care about it. You know what? There. What is this? I don't remember what this is. Oops. Legions again. Like, there's probably good cards that I'm overlooking in a lot of these sets. I know one of them has Sliver Hive Lord, I think, but I forget which one. But like, I'm not going to be hardcore collecting these sets anytime soon. Maybe when I do, I'll have a more of an appreciation for them. But as right now goes, I just don't. That's just it. Gate Crash. Where did I put? Did I put Return to Ravnica somewhere? No, I didn't. I mean, I think it's better than Chronicles. And I think Gate Crash is worse than that. Eventide. Where'd I put Morningtide? Morningtide. Eventide is like at the end. Maybe here. Journey into Nyx, don't care about it. Theros. I kind of like Theros. A little bit. Maybe there. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Was this World Wake? I mean, World Wake has... Let me make sure this is World Wake. World Wake, okay. World Wake has Jace the Mind Sculptor. It's got to be a good set. Is it a great set, though? I don't think so. Let's put it like the lowest C for now, and let's look it up. Yeah, I know it's annoying. I gotta look up some sets to figure it out, but... Jace the Mind Sculptor. Oh, Stoneforge Mystic's huge. This is a good set. Eye of Ugin's a good card. Yeah. A card I recognize. Let's put it maybe there. You know what? Kind of like that. Origins, don't care about it. Shadows over Innistrad, don't care about it. Oh god, bad. Alright, we're getting down to the nitty gritty. We got a lot of the master sets. And the main reason I'm not doing it is because I don't remember half of them, so or the symbols of half of them. I know that they're master sets, but a lot of them I just don't remember. I'm trying to figure out what this is. This is some Phyrexia thing, right? New Phyrexia Avacyn. Is Avacyn what I bought? Hold on, let me check. Because I have some things coming, and they will be opened. I did buy Avacyn. And Avacyn has some good stuff in it. Maybe not great stuff, but I like it more than Theros. That looks good. Okay. What is this again? Dark Ascension. Dark Ascension has that Innistrad feel that I didn't really get a whole lot from Avacyn. So let's put it just right above it. So Ixalan. Let's look at Ixalan. And I'm stupid. Okay. So Ixalan, Jesus, a lot of stuff. So Ixalan's the compass. Carnage Tyrant. Search for Azcanta. I used to use that card. So that's kind of it's nostalgic to me. And I like these lands where it enters tapped unless you control a plains or an island or something like that. I think they're called check lands. I do like those. I think it's okay. I think Ixalan's okay. D? Do I like him? I think I like it more than these two. And Rivals of Ixalan. I should know this because this is when I actually like really started playing the game and like actually using some of the cards. Well, this Elenda card, I think, is one of those cards that went up when the commander rule, where death triggers happen when they go back to the thing, the command zone. Twilight Prophet. This one has a Wayward Swordtooth is a good card. Galta Primal Hunger is another good card. I think I have one of those. Nezahal. I liked Nezahal. You know what? I like Rivals more than I like regular Ixalan. You know, a lot more actually. More than cons. I like it more than cons. If I can get in the middle of there. Okay. Alright, we're down to the nitty gritty. Fate Reforged. Fate Reforged. Oh, Ugin, duh. But Ugin doesn't make it great. This is Shards of Alara. These are why I kept these for last, because I have to look them all up. Probably should have um, kept note of that I would have to do that. Oh, Ad Nauseum's big. Oh, Tezzeret. I was gonna use this Tezzeret in my in one of my decks. Oh, I like this. I like this. I don't love this. Where'd I put the other ones? Like, do I really just want to do them like this? Let's do them like that. I think the set's fine. This is Time Spiral. And then we'll get into the master sets. Then we'll be done. Well, then I think it's Time Spiral, yeah. Oh, this was good because it had that land cycle. Yeah, like, this is like a cons situation where I think it's a little bit better than cons just because it's older. But, like, the only thing it really has going for it is that it's got, like, a land cycle and, like, a $20 card. You know? And, like, the card's $20 because it's hard to get now. Okay, so let's go Modern Masters 2013. Because I gotta look it up. Modern Masters, original Modern Masters. Oh, I love the swords. Doubling Season's huge. Dark Confidant's huge. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Wait, what's the set? That one. Okay. I mean, probably better than this one. And I'm moving this down. I mean, it's definitely better than Masters 25. And probably Guilds of Ravnica. And Modern Horizons. Hello? Get moved. Okay. I'm gonna try to speed run this because I want to or the rest of this because I want to. Mox Opal's big. Tarmogoyf again. Ulamog, Karn. Man, these are good sets. So 2015 looks like that. Where'd I put the first one? In A? Let's just do it like that. And then I'm missing 2017 and then Eternal Masters, I think. So what was in 2017? Oh, Fetch Lands. Again, this is one of those ones where it's like, it's got good cards, but like, it's kind of carried by Fetch Lands, and like, I get it has Liliana and Craterhoof and you know, Snapcaster Mages on the front and Cavern of Souls, but like, you have to remember it's a premium product. And while I like the cards, I can't give it higher than these. Because if Fetch Lands get reprinted one more time, then kind of makes the set value less. You know what? I like Modern Horizons more because Modern Horizons was, I think, fairly priced, and it had really good, interesting, innovative cards in it. And then Eternal Masters. I think this is Eternal Masters. Oh yeah, Force of Will. Wow. I mean, the master sets are crazy, but they are like 3 times the price as a regular box. And I don't want to put them all in B. Okay. Now, let me give it a second to see. You know what? You're getting promoted to S. I want to put Starter 1999 in S, but I know I shouldn't. But I will put it in low A because I really like the collector's value. And if you like Starter 1999, be sure to subscribe and expect some videos. So it's a very long list. Let's try to get it all on one screen. So Jesus. Oh God. I can't go in the middle? Okay. I can't go in the middle. Can't go 60 something percent? 60 63? Okay. This is my list. Obviously, if you ask me on a different day to do this again, um, my list will probably change, other than like my personal favorites. And let me adjust my personal favorites. I like Portal 1, like this, probably like that. And yeah, so this is my list. And if you stuck through this whole video, I don't know what's wrong with you, but yeah, thanks for watching.